y'all don't mind, I'm just gonna jump right in. This is the Brother 1034D. I like to start by removing my presser foot. I have fat fingers and it's easier for me to get to the needle. Now we're gonna open the door on the machine. This will reveal a diagram and it will also give us easy access to the upper and lower looper. Like I told y'all, I suffer from fat fingers, so I like to use my tweezers. So make sure you have those handy as well. And I'm also gonna color code the thread. That way you guys can follow along easier. Don't forget to use your anti-vibration cones. You do need those when you thread your machine. Don't just leave them in the bag that comes with it. Place your anti-vibration cone onto the spool pin and raise your thread tree to the highest position. Always start with your upper looper first. This is the one with the green thread. I'm gonna thread it through the back of the thread tree. Then I'm gonna pull it all the way down and I'm gonna thread it in between the tension discs. Most times you'll hear like a click or a pop that lets you know that the thread has been placed in between it. Also, I'm gonna zoom in and show you that whenever you press this button, it pushes over the disc into the side. That way the thread can lay in between there. You wanna make sure that this is done every single time you thread. That way you don't experience any tension issues. Now you're going to continue to pull the thread all the way down and you're just gonna follow that numerical diagram. You're gonna go through 5, you're gonna go through 6, then you're gonna go through 7, and 8 is the actual upper looper hole. Be sure to reference the diagram. Casually check and make sure that your thread is going through all of the hooks. Ever since my diagnosis of fat fingers, I've been using these tweezers. I'm telling y'all, use these tweezers. After you pull the thread through the upper looper hole, that's it, you're done with the upper looper. You're just gonna pull the thread and move it over to the side, and then now we're gonna thread the lower looper. The lower looper is with the blue knob and the blue thread. You're gonna repeat the same steps. You're gonna push this button as you thread through your tension discs, pull the thread all the way down through 5, and it will also go through 6, which is both of those bridges underneath. Then it's also gonna go on the hook, which is 8, and then you're going to pull that tab out. It's really simple, it looks intimidating. All you're going to do is thread it through that hook right there. Close it shut. Then you're going to take the thread and you're gonna put it through the hole of the lower looper. This is the final step of threading the lower looper. After you've done that, you want to kind of pull the thread so that it's over towards the side, and you want to put it underneath that lower looper thread. Then you can close the door. Now onto the right needle. You're going to pull the thread all the way down through the tension disc. Then we're pulling it down through step 4. This thread extends all the way over to the other side, then back up. I like to snip my thread just to make it sharp, and then you can go ahead and thread your needle. Then you're gonna repeat the same thing for the other needle. You're gonna pull it down through the tension discs, around 4, then down again, and into the left needle. After threading your left needle, you are essentially done threading your serger. In my case, I still need to add the presser foot back on, which is really simple. After you add your presser foot back on, be sure to always tuck the threads over towards the side because you don't want it to start tangling. You always want to start with a chain stitch and end with a chain stitch. Get a piece of fabric and test the stitch. This way you can diagnose any tension issues before you use your actual fabric. Here I am ending with a stitch. Examine it to make sure everything was fine. And that's it. Make sure you subscribe for more. Bye.